Do you ever think there might be, 3 of us here one day?
Oh, yeah, I hope so. This girl in the office, Sue, I reckon she'd be up for it. She's filthy.
You just give me no support. But even at the start you were always avoiding commitments. It's just not good enough. I wanted you to be there for me. Made so many promises. I'd made plans. You can't even stick by one promise you made, you bastard!
You'll get over him eventually.
Fucking plumbers! Well, I better make a move.
Oh, don't go yet. My new bloke's coming any minute. I'd love you to meet him.
Well, new bloke, that's great, Becca. What's he like?
Well, his name's Justin, and he's so great, really. He's funny, he's exciting, he's good-looking.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I look at Justin and I just go, God, you're so special. And okay, so, we're never going to be able to run through a meadow together.
Why not?
Oh, didn't I mention? Well, he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I don't even notice it anymore. It's like such a part of him. I literally don't even think about it.
No. So, what does he...
It's like, I'm sure that sounds really hard to believe, doesn't it?
No, I used to work with this blind guy and he was so good at living with it that I used to genuinely forget.
Yeah, well, you would, wouldn't you? I mean, blind's not like being properly disabled, is it? Still walking around, just can't see. Yeah, it's like... I'll be describing Justin to someone and I'll go, oh, he's got really good cheekbones, nice eyes, he's 6 foot tall, theoretically. And then they'll see him and they'll just go, Becca, he's in a wheelchair. I'm like, oh, right. Well, didn't even notice.
I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Here he is. That's him. The one with the brown hair. Hey.
Yeah, how you doing?
Justin, I was pointing out to Liz when you came in, and do you know what I said? I said, here he is, the one with the brown hair.
All right. I'd have probably said he's the one in the wheelchair.
Oh, see? He's got such a sense of humour about it.
Hello, Mental Magazine. How may I help you?
Mental is Britain's fastest growing lads mag. Fueled by a diet of girls, gadgets and sport, it's a hit with men nationwide.
So, what have we got this week?
Well, I'm meeting Melanie Kingswell, a lap dance world champion. We still got that gap for the May feature.
Tits World Cup.
What?
Tits World Cup. The World Cup of tits. Loads of girls, lots of tits, lots of pics.
Yeah, that is fucking superb. How would that actually work, Ed?
Tits World Cup, Brendan. Trust me, it will write itself.
It's kind of like... Well, all I'm saying is just... would it just be a conventional football competition that, just happened to feature breasts? Or would it be something where, the quality of the tits themselves formed the basis of the tournament?
Let's come back to it.
So, Melanie, why don't you tell me why a lovely girl like you likes taking her clothes off and driving men wild?
Well, he's opposite me mum. And my mum was drinking, because my granddad had just got out of prison and my sister was on the skag and there was this guy hanging around, and he was dealing to her and making her go with all his mates, to pay him back. And I just wanted to get her clean, so really, it was just a quick way of making money.
Tell you what, for now, why don't I put I love seeing their faces when my bra falls off? Yeah?
How to avoid prosecution for statutory rape. You see, should we be doing that?
Just make it a very light piece. Cheeky, irreverent, bit mental, nothing heavy.
Yeah, we're not promoting rape. If anything, we're trying to bring the figures down.
The convictions, at least.
Have you got up to anything naughty in the bath with a friend? You mentioned your mate Lisa in the hostel?
Yeah, well, there was this one time when we were both getting clean, and she was...
Is that clean as in not addicted to heroin, rather than got all soapy?
Yeah.
Yeah, OK. We'll probably make this one more of a photo feature. Yeah.
So, how do you see your career progressing over the next 5 years?
Well, to be completely honest, I'd like to gain what experience I can before moving up, but within your company.
Yes, that's right. Good answer.
So you describe yourself as ambitious?
Certainly, but I'd also say I'm a team player.
Very nice, Mike.
I get a real buzz out of collaborating with people, but at the same time I want new challenges for myself.
Excellent, Mike. That's exactly how I'd put it.
Sorry, excuse me. I'm a little confused as to exactly who you are.
Oh, I'm Mike's wife, Jan. Lovely to meet you.
Yes, but why are you here?
Well, to encourage Mike. We have a very strong relationship and we feel it's very important to be fully involved in each other's lives.
Of course, but if we were to offer Mike the job...
Don't worry about that. I'll be here too. You get 2 for 1 with Mike.
You'd come into the office?
Oh, yes, every day. Rain or shine, I'll be next to Mike at his desk, I'll accompany him to meetings, I'll be there to support him. Like a wife should.
A lot of wives do that from home, though, Jan.
I wouldn't actually call them proper wives. Are you married, Bill?
Yes, I am.
Really? Then where is she?
Well, she runs her own PR company.
Oh, I see. She's one of those.
Jan?
OK, well, it's great to meet you, Mike. Obviously, I do have 1 or 2 things to think about, but thanks very much for coming in.
Well, I think that went very well.
Jan?
Yes?
Do you have to come to literally everything?
Oh. Oh, so you want a divorce, is that what you're saying?
No, it's not that, it's just...
What?
Oh, nothing. Come on, let's go and get ready for Steve's stag night.
I think a lot of men visit prostitutes not because they're bastards or perverts or whatever, but just because they miss the intimacy of a real girlfriend, you know. I've been offering punters the girlfriend experience for about 5 years now.
So, what do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Whatever you want to do.
That's what I'm saying, I don't know. So what do you want to do?
I don't know, whatever.
Well, just suggest something.
You suggest something.
I don't know, do you want to stay in or go out first?
Whatever.
Not everyone's got the gift of the gab, you know, and just because you can't chat someone up doesn't mean you should miss out on the good things about having a girlfriend. And that's where people like me come in. Oh, I've got a splitting headache. You got any aspirin?
Great.
What's that supposed to mean?
Headache. Know what that means.
Yeah? And what does it mean exactly? Oh, that you're more worried about having sex than you are about me having a headache. God, you men are so fucking selfish. Home visits are very important, because it makes it easier for guys to imagine me as their girlfriend.
I thought he was dead, that one.
He is dead. This is a flashback.
So how's he in the other one?
What other one?
The other one is in.
That's the first one. This is the sequel.
That's stupid.
What, do you want to turn it off?
No, why? What else is there to do?
Sometimes they don't even want to have sex. I suppose it's more of a companionship thing.
Oh.
So, how did you get on last week? I heard you were a real little star, Tonya.
Yeah, I was dead nervous, but it was great.
How about you, Mr. Milton?
Well, it wasn't always comfortable viewing, I have to say.
Dad.
Oh, Mr. Milton, I imagine this all comes across as a bit of a strange new world for you.
Very much so, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, the lights, the cameras, the lines of men masturbating. It's a very exciting industry.
Yes. I wondered if there might be a little bit more romance in Tonya's next role. I don't know if you work with Richard Curtis at all.
Not recently, although we do work with Hugh Grant.
Right.
Mr. Milton, I understand you'd like Tonya's next production to be a little bit more upmarket. Yes? Right, well, I've just the thing. It's a feature. It's called Squaddy Squaddy Gangbang. Now, what puts this a cut above your normal production is that we'll only be featuring genuine ex-squaddies, plus a few crew members to make up the numbers.
Right. And what exactly will
Stop
they...
interfering, Dad!
You know, if Tonya does well in this, Mr. Milton, who knows where it'll lead?
Co-presenting Scrap Heap Challenge?
Possibly. Now, this is a prestige production. We've already designed the cover, look.
A gang of horny squaddies give their teenage hostages an eye-watering introduction to... You see, ironically, this is almost exactly the kind of thing I was keen to avoid.
For God's sake, Dad, nothing's ever bloody good enough for you, is it?
Now, remember who you're talking to, young lady.
Whoa! Look, I think we all need to calm down. I'll put the kettle on. Tonya, it's best your dad gets his questions out of the way before we start shooting.
Thank you.
Because once the cameras start rolling, there'll be no stopping those boys. Every time it's the same. If we'd have got the diesel, it'd pay for itself by now.
Carol's favourite is, am I the only one who knows how to load the dishwasher?
Or you haven't put the milk bag in the fridge.
Or, what time do you call this?
Or you still haven't fixed those shelves.
Oh, I'm not sucking that, it's infected. Another Carling Bob.
Patty Edwards is one of Britain's leading sex therapists. In addition to her work with private patients, Patty is regularly invited to speak at conferences on sexual health.
So, we are exploring a broad range of topics at the conference, but what we want you to focus on is just the basics.
We've got other speakers who'll be covering the more exotic topics. Roleplay, games, use of toys.
Oh, toys! I could talk about toys. I have a very keen interest in toys.
Really? Bedroom toys? We didn't think that was your area.
Oh, yes, toys in the bedroom. Little dollies, soft bears, little cat in a welly.
We were thinking more of toys like this.
Well, with respect, that's not much of a toy, is it? There is very little interest or play value in that. I think a cat in a welly's better.
Drugs in the school! Drugs! Apparently they'd all been handed leaflets telling them that if they took one a day, it would stop them from having babies. So, I seized all the pills, and I'm happy to say that not one of those girls has any of that muck inside their system now. The pregnancy rate is a mystery. But surely that is a small price to pay for conquering addiction.
Oh, yes, I do get booked to do a lot of speeches. Yeah. Never actually given one. Because usually, immediately after rehearsals, there's some kind of difficulty, which means that the speech can't go ahead. But that's just a hazard of the industry. And this slide here... that illustrates the dangers of a lady getting locked in marital unity.
A human woman? Are those fins?
Oh, I know that, Luke. Is there a problem?
Yes, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid your speech can't happen now because of a technical thing.
There aren't enough chairs, Justin. Is that what it is?
Yep, there aren't enough chairs. Exactly that. There aren't enough chairs for everyone, so I think it's probably best if you go now. Is that okay?
Oh, it's fine, Justin. No. You don't go to the number of conferences I do without encountering chair shortages.
So, Emily, could you take Patty out the back door?
Okay. Dennis, hi.
Oh, hi, Susie. Sorry, I was just going the other way and I didn't see you.
Oh, sorry. This is Adam, my new boyfriend. Adam, this is Dennis, who I used to go out with.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
So, how are you? You still at the post office?
No, they had to let me go.
Oh. Oh, well, Adam's got his own company. Maybe he could find you something.
Yeah, come in and see me.
No, it's fine. I am working.
Oh, great. What do you do?
Well, I'm head of Hewlett-Packard.
What?
That's right, the computers lot.
Gosh. Well, that's tremendous.
How did you end up there?
Well, I did a correspondence course in business. The teachers, they said I had a real flair for it. And then I got a job at Hewlett-Packard's. Then I did some business deals and I ended up buying them out. Sorry, not head of Hewlett-Packard's. The other one, IBM.
Great. Well, I'm glad things are going well for you. And by the way, if you need anything, money or anything, do call.
Oh, no, I'm fine, because being head of Hewlett-Packard... I mean, IBM! Well, they're a really big company, so I'm getting paid loads.
Good. Well, bye then, Dennis.
Good luck with being head of IBM.
Thanks very much.
Morning, sir.
Oh, hello, James.
Look, Jane. I might be bound by the Hippocratic Oath to do my best for you, but if we could talk openly, just for a second. Stop clinging on. Please. All you gotta do is drift towards the light. Go into the light. You'll love it there.
Because I haven't had a boyfriend in 5 years, and now when I do meet an attractive, non-mental bloke, he's hung up on a coma patient. How is that fair?
Dr. Richards? What's happening? Is everything okay?
Ben, hi. Oh, this is embarrassing. I was just praying for Jane.
But Jane's okay.
Oh, you know, Jane. Same old, coma, blah, blah, blah. Listen, do you want to grab a drink or something? The nurse has got a bottle of Malibu stashed in the linen cupboard.
There's been no change in her condition?
I'm afraid not. Oh, Ben. You're so brave. Because, of course, by this stage, most people would have considered the awful, horrible option.
Option?
No, let's not talk about it. It's too awful. Though, of course, they do say it's kind of that way. Turning off the machine, letting nature take its course.
Her die?
No, don't think that, Ben. You'll just torture yourself. Ben, was Jane a
Kind, loving, imaginative?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh, dear. Yes, they do get it a bit worse than everyone else. The suffering.
In that case, maybe it would just be kinder to let her go.
Well, if you're sure, I think there's a form here.
I was just being selfish, wasn't I?
No. You mustn't think that. Oh, God, Ben. This is so hard. Ben. I know this is tough, but soon, Jane will be at peace.
And then maybe we can grab some dinner somewhere. There's a lovely little French place.
No, I can't do it.
What?
Oh, Lucy, you have been so kind. I think of you as much more than just a doctor. You remind me of my mother.
Gosh. Thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Kev? Martin? How are you? No.
Better than all the rest. Better than anyone I have. What do you think?
Leslie, what are you doing? Tina Turner is an African-American hero. It's racist to go out there with your legs streaked like that. It's nowhere near dark enough. Now, give it another go with that bronzer.
Sorry, Robin.
That's it. Deep and brown, just like Tina.
Hi there. I'm Mal Lewis and I own Imbroglio.
I'm Robin Dell. This is my wife, Leslie. I'll manage the act.
Great, great. Now, help yourself to sandwiches and crisps at the bar. Do dig in. We'll sort out the cost of those later. I just want to say I'm really looking forward to tonight. We had a Shirley Bastian last week. Lovely voice, lovely. Fat neck, but still.
Oh, you don't get any of that with Leslie. Just like the real thing. Look at her, in every aspect.
So, Leslie, love, you'll be on about 9:30, OK?
Yeah. Just give us a 1 hour call so that Leslie can get into a stage costume.
Right, so that's not a stage costume.
Oh, no, those are her street clothes.
Only she looks quite like...
Yes, I know a lot of people do say, hang on. But no. I mean, I'm not trying to make Leslie into Tina. No, it's just that Leslie naturally enjoys dressing in a glamorous and elegant way. And wearing that wig, don't you, Leslie?
Yeah, Robin.
You see, Leslie is free to do whatever she wants to do. You know, if she wants to stay in the business and have a career, she can do that. Or if she wants to go back to the fish counter and earn £4 an hour, she can do that as well.
Right. Because for a moment I thought, hello, I've booked a Tina. I've got an Ike as well.
No, I'm not him. No, he was a monster. You know, whereas my marriage to Tina... Leslie, as I said, my marriage to Leslie is very much a wholesome match of equals.
OK, I'll leave you two to get ready.
You all right, sugar?
Use the voice, please, Leslie.
Are you all right, sugar?
Yes, Tina. I'm fine.
I really like you, and I think I'd really like this to be serious. But there's something I need to tell you.
What?
Promise me you won't freak out.
It's okay, go on.
I've sort of got a thing about horses. It's more of an obsession.
Really? God, I had no idea. Well, that's a new one. I mean, when I was 15, I fiddled with a donkey, and I fooled around with a couple of goats, but horses? Wow. Still, if you think it'll spice things up a bit, why not? Let's drive out to the stables at the weekend.
Actually, I meant I like to gamble.
Right. Well, we could do that too.
And we've got brand new comedy next on 5, Respectable, or is it? In just a moment.